Tarot Insight Collective Energy Reading for December 3rd through 7th. Here we are at the end of our year, just shining as bright as ever with this check-in with the collective energy. With myself, Stephanie of Energy Aligns. I'm an intuitive, and each week I show up here, I pick one tarot card to highlight and harness the collective energy. And then I drop into this energy to show you can tap into it to move through these times with more clarity and ease and awareness. So here we are this week with the Star card, number 17 in the major arcana in the tarot. Okay, everybody, I typically use the Tarot of the Spirit deck by Pamela Eakins. This is my favorite deck to do these tarot insights, but I was called today to use this newer deck to me, one that I've been drawn to for a while, but I just received it a few weeks ago. So it's called the Crow Tarot by M.J. Cullinane. I hope I said that right. So here we have the 17 in the major arcana, the crow image of the star card. The star card sits in its magnificence. It sits in its manifestations. It sits with its ability to be able to tap into the flow of creation, but it's the flow of source of the creation. This card is about understanding on a deeper level that you or we as the collective are the source of our own creation. Now, this just isn't creating with the mind, like manifesting. And I've said this in the past tarot insights. What we are looking at with energy is a deeper understanding that's coming forth within the collective consciousness. That's the understanding that our ability to create is profound, and we are tapping in to this understanding on layers and levels that we can't comprehend with our mind, with our science, or seeing with our physical eyes, or hearing with our physical ears. These are subtle layers deep within the collective, therefore deep within us, of our ability to understand that we are part of the creation of the collective. This crow has its wings spread wide open in acceptance, in vulnerability, and also in its strength and power. It is not afraid. It is showing itself. It is opening up. It is awareness on deeper levels. It is connection to what is above and what is below, and therefore what it is that is being developed, being created, being tapped into. The star card is about, the word I'm looking for is like vulnerability, putting down our defenses, putting down the trying and doing, and just surrendering. That's the word. And surrendering to the most beautiful knowledge that we can surrender to, the most beautiful information that we are it, and we are flowing, and we are allowing it to flow through us as a collective. This last few weeks of this year of 2025, which has zipped by in a blink of an eye, these last few weeks are asking us as a collective to let go of all the mental, to really release and be with the truth. What is the truth? What is the truth? These are not mental games. The mental games have been exhausted in this year. Look at them. Look at the mental games. We've been trying to follow and look at the mental games that have been trying to be played to us, with us, and by us, and for us, and in front of us. Look at the mental games. These are no longer what we do or use to create with, or be created by something else with. We are the creation, us as a collective. We have surrendered now this month. This week is the opening of this surrendering, to be dropped in, to be without the mental, to be without those games, to just practice as a collective, to turn the volume of all that noise down, because it has turned into static, that noise. It's not clear. It's not coming through in any type of clarity. Just look at the media. It doesn't make sense. Listen to the words people are actually saying. Listen to the storylines. They do not make sense. And this is because we are being asked to surrender and drop into our power and our ability to be the star card, to open our wings wide and be the creative geniuses that we are, and allowing this divine to flow through us. Okay, so as individuals, how do we tap into this? How do we really tap into this? Well, we turn down the noise even more from the outside. We drop into our private, quiet times as many times a day as possible and as much as possible. And it's not as difficult as it has been to do this in the last few weeks, right? To find the spaces. It's quite simple to take the moments to notice your surroundings, take the moments to notice when it gets really quiet, and take the moments to see the pauses in between. Take the moments, if you can, when you can, to close your eyes and focus your intention on just your breathing and your internal reality. And take time to ground down into the earth like this crow internally. This is where your connection to the divine and to all that is to the creation, to the creativity. It's where it lives. It's where you're going to find it. It's not out there. And this month, this week, this is the star card that's telling us in clear ways that we are it. We are it. Okay, everybody. This is a powerful time. We pulled lots of minor arcana cards this year, and we pulled a few major arcanas in this year of 2025. So the major arcana in the tarot is really about big changes, big themes, big shifts. And at the 17, when you add up the numbers in numerology, the 17 turns into 8. 7 plus 1 is 8. And if you think of it as the cycle I've talked about of 1 through 10 here, and we're at the 8, and I've talked a lot about even the 8 in the cycle in these past tarot insights. And the 8 is about checking in, like what we're committed to. This is as a collective. We're committed to change and growth, evolution, and we're just really deepening into this reality that we are all one. And here we are at the 8, going into just kind of hunker down a little bit to really check in with ourselves as individuals, to remind ourselves that we're doing this. We're going to come out of this in the next few weeks with our chest wide open, just like this crow. And we're going to come out with this knowledge that is deep within as we take these little bits of quiet time, at least in this week, to really take our moments when we can, dropping in here, that we're on this road, we are on this journey, we are evolving, we have evolved, and we are continuing to expand, and it won't stop. It's a pause in these next few weeks of just kind of keep going within, focusing our attention lower down rather than out at everything. So I'm wishing everybody here lots of love and deep awareness in the coming weeks. I will be sending out my December newsletter with my final guided energy meditation of the year of 2025. I've done one guided energy meditation each month, focusing on one energy center in the body. And if you want access to all of them, the whole set, you can sign up for my newsletter at energyaligns.com, and I will send it to you immediately. So make sure you sign up for this last one, at least, of the year, where we will be focused on our crown. Perfect for this card. The area of our certainty. So let's check in with that. Let's just check in with it for the last few days of the year. Okay, I'll talk to you next week. Thank you for watching.